Cool. There we go. So, first episode of Rogue Gambit. Technically the fourth episode, because fourth session? Third session? Third session. Thanks, Adrian. First episode to go up on YouTube though, so, you know. Let's introduce people. So, on the screen at the moment, we've got character names only because you only need to know them as the characters, but yeah, let's introduce ourselves, I guess. So we got in the bottom left there, we got Adrian. Say hi, Adrian.
What's up?
Playing Mika Nowak. And we've got Raph.
Heyo.
Playing Iwo Kaleti. And above me there's all the Russian characters, and then Dimitri Sokol underneath. Because why not? Let's make it confusing. Say hi. Jesper, by the way.
Oh,
I didn't
hello.
say Jesper. Jesper's playing Dimitri Sokol. And then we got Titus. I guess I'll just call you Titus, out of character as well.
Yep.
Cool. Titus Gladomian. There we go. And we've got Daniel playing.
There we go.
Yeah, playing Adrian Swilonek.
Andrei Otov. So this will be a night of horrible Russian accents.
Yes, we'll have a minimum of 2 horrible Russian accents. Cool.
We.
So, everybody has got their beliefs, instincts, goals done. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Just for the audience, I guess. I basically stole Burning Wheel's system of beliefs, instincts, etc., and put them in Stars Not Number because I hate the Stars Not Number XP system. Also, it sort of drives character development a bit more. Anyway, so we sort of, I guess we'll start this off cinematically. So we start off with like a view of the icy planet of Savitri, and we sort of zoom in down through the atmosphere, everything, and we see like a massive shipwreck. It's a capital size ship, so it's about like 6 miles long, but it's not really a wreck anymore. It's basically, you guys would know that 100 or so years ago, this capital ship crashed here, and it's sort of been made into like a base of operations now. Yeah, so there's a sort of city has been built up inside this thing. They call it Azure Powder, and inside the ship, the main sort of spacer bar is called Savitri Adamari. It's named after the guy who runs it, Malik Adamari. He's sort of a like 50-ish year old guy, sort of balding, like hunched over a little bit. He's also got this like hacking cough all the time. He's got like a lung infection or something. Nobody really asks him about it though, because you know. But yeah, so I mean, shall we enter the bar and go around and introduce everybody's characters?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I can start.
So I guess we'll pan around the room, I guess, and sort of see all the different characters sitting wherever. So we've got so we sort of pan to how do we see Mika?
She's probably sat at a table somewhere in the middle, maybe like tinkering with some tech or checking out her compad, you know. Maybe she got a job or something. You never really know. But yeah, she's busy with something.
Okay. Do you wanna, I mean, I guess this is what the pictures are for. You don't really have to describe them that much. Cool. I guess so. We continue panning around the room. How do we see Iwo?
Yeah, I was sitting at the table as well. It's a different table. He's got it all to himself. Really, there's like a glass of beer probably, right next to him. He's smoking a cigarette and he's tinkering with some kind of tech as well, but it looks pretty old tech, and like he's trying probably to makeshift something. And yeah, he's just this short guy with like long brown dreadlocks and looks pretty rigid, to be honest. And yeah, he's like completely focused on what he's doing, on tinkering, basically. That's
Okay.
it.
Yeah. Continue panning around, and Dimitri is sitting, I assume.
Yeah, he's probably sitting at the bar, probably talking with the bartender, or what's it
Okay.
called? Yeah, and yeah, and he's like kind of slender guy with black hair pulled back, and he's got like a fine clothed vest on him and stuff like that, and it's like very nice kind of clothes. And over that, he's like got like armor basically for it, and overall all that he's carrying like a vest, like a black vest all over the body armor and clothes beneath and stuff like that. And he's yeah, probably like getting information and stuff from the bartender, seeing if there's any jobs available or stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, I guess continue panning, and we see Titus.
Okay.
Doing-
I did update the picture. So I don't know if you guys can see it yet. Yeah, but if you were looking toward me or in my general direction, Titus usually I'd be sitting within the most populated area, where normally the majority of the group would be kind of coagulated. I'd be sitting within the middle. Titus is more of a people watcher, so I wouldn't be saying anything, but nonetheless, my eyes would be wandering and drifting from person to person, kind of just observing.
Okay. Sorry, my mic was muted then. Cool. Yeah. So you're probably sitting with like a small group of people, probably like 3-4 people.
Yeah.
Okay. And we continue around to the opposite side of the room, and we see Adre.
Yeah. Andre is probably using his like bioscanner on the bartender to try and figure out, sort of secretly, but trying to figure out what's wrong with the bartender.
Okay.
So that's one.
Cool. So yeah, we sort of see all of our characters, and we continue panning around, and we can do that full circle and return to Mika. So Mika, you're sitting on your. Oh, 1 second. Sorry about that. Right, so Miki, you're sitting there on your compad data slab.
Yeah. She's checking for messages.
Yeah. So you see you've got your generic junk mail and everything, but one sort of stands out to you. It's from it says it's from Dean Ahmed Mohammed, who is the guy who hired you to murder Sylvester Spindler.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it says like, to paraphrase, it says like he's going to be arriving there like this evening, and he has another job opportunity for you. If you've got a crew.
She's gonna send a message to him asking what kind of job.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I guess yeah, he'd be probably in the system by now. So you send off a message, and it comes back relatively quickly. Like you wait like a few minutes, and you get a message back saying escort job, off-world, like highly profitable.
Okay, she's gonna ask if he can provide transport.
Yeah, he says that you'll be taking. He's got a crew and a ship, and he just needs you as like strong arms, security.
Okay. Yeah. In that case, she's gonna start tapping away, and she's gonna post up a message on the bulletin board
Okay.
in the bar.
Oh, also, he probably notes at the end or something like he'll give you more detail when he arrives. Yeah, so you put up a bulletin post, and I guess we go to all the other characters and all of your like compads or whatever, just like bloop, just like saying new job posting. I don't even know if all of you have compads, to be honest.
No.
No. Okay. Well, those who do, your compads bloop saying new posting. Otherwise, on the job board, like over in the corner, it's like a basically a big screen with like blue postings on it, like very neon and futury. Yeah, and it just sort of everything shifts as like a new post comes up on there. It's like the futuristic equivalent of a corkboard.
Okay. Is there anybody standing near there?
I don't think anybody's over there at the moment.
Okay. I will make my way slowly over there. Kind of take a soft pace. So I don't want to move. Seem like I'm too much in a hurry. Just casually stroll over there. Kind of see what is up to offer.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess the new posting that just popped up. You see, I mean, Mika, what did you write on the posting?
Yeah. So the message reads as such: looking for a crew for a mission off-world, transports and delivery. We don't need pilots, just guards.
So, I mean, that's what you read, Titus.
Is there any way to add a reply?
Yeah, you can totally like click on it and then well, I mean, you could see who posted it, and Mika's like right there in the corner, so you can just go over to her. But
Yeah, she would have added like a undernote like signed Mika and meet me in the bar or something like that. But like she would have said, you'll notice me by my armor, because she is in full armor.
And you're sitting at a table by yourself?
I mean, unless someone wants to talk to me, yeah, generally.
Okay. Yeah, I will look around and see. It's kind of convenient that you're here. So I'll look around for the description I was given, which was body armor, and I will note what you have, and I will see who I suspect would be Mika, would be sitting by herself, and I will slowly make my way over there. Are there any other chairs by the table?
Yeah. It's just an empty table with chairs around it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna grab one of the chairs and set it directly next to you, onto your right side, and I'm gonna sit down there and fold my arms across my chest, and just not say anything. I'm gonna be quiet at first. I'm kind of like invading the personal space a little bit.
Yeah, she says, here for the job listing.
Yes, I am.
Well, I hope you can handle yourself in combat.
What exactly are we guarding?
As far as I've been told, it's an off-road shipment. Don't know what it is. More details probably told later.
I say, I hope so. I would hate to be guarding something that exploded in the middle of taking a unfortunate blow or something in that array.
Well, this job provider has been fair so far, so I don't expect this job to go south.
I will nod to that, and kind of lower my arms to my sides as I'm sitting down, and I'd say the name is Titus. Titus Gladonian.
Yeah, she takes your hand, like, trying not to crush it with her glove, and says, Mika, good to meet you.
I imagine that during this conversation, I will have basically done the same thing as Titus. Checked it board and like noticed Mika talking with Titus by the board. So I'll probably be like coming over as well by now.
Okay.
They start to finish up their greet and meet.
Yeah. So yeah, she'll again ask you if you're here for the job listing.
Yeah. I'll walk up to her and like extend my hand. Yes, the name is Dmitry Sokolov.
Mika, good to meet you.
What are the details of this mission?
As far as I know, it's us guarding a shipment of sorts. I'm not sure of what. The employer will tell us more details later, I assume.
Then I will make my decision when we know the details. Is that all right with you?
It's fine by me.
Yeah, Alice slumped down on one of the chairs then.
Okay. I probably have sort of seen the board too, saw the party gathering, and I'm gonna go over and say, "Are you the one who posted the job?"
Yes.
Andrei Otov.
Mika.
Are we expecting violence?
Well, I mean, it's an off-world mission. Pirates do occur in space.
Say, I'm not so good with. I like pull out the laser pistol, and like my hands up and down. But I'm a decent medic. Halfish.
That would be good.
I'll sign on with your party. I sit down.
I will kind of speak up and I will say, my kin once told me that a bullet or a blade to the gutlet keeps the sickness away. It's often good to kill.
Was your king doctor? I don't think that's medical science.
Medical science is all the same thing.
No, it's very, very different.
He says, when you think about it, when you relieve the soul of a being from their mortal corpse, you are technically healing them in their own way. For their soul no longer has to worry about the mortal elements of sickness, for they are free.
He got like Andre like gives him a look, and it's like we can debate philosophy later. Let's get to work.
Right. Well, around this time, Iwo would probably be standing at the bar and like ordering another beer. Like, how much is a beer here anyway?
Like 1 credit.
Like 1 credit. Yeah. Then I guess he would do that, and while he was paying, he just looked like in his kind of wallet or space wallet that he has, and he's like, "Fuck." Then he looks at the blinking bulletin board, comes over with the beer, like reads the thing while drinking it. And it's like, all right. Comes to Mika's table. He's like, "Hey," points at the bulletin board. "I saw the that you're hiring. That's interesting. I'd like to hear more about it. I work lady, by the way." And I just sit down.
I'm sorry, my friend, we're full.
No. It's fine. It's I'm sure the ship will hold us.
I'm like, yeah, sure. And I'm pretty sure that even if it it needs some changes for us to hold, I can do something about it. And like you can see me like meddling with some screws while I'm talking. I don't even look at it, but I still do this. Like my hands are always busy. Like, yeah.
A fellow engineer.
Oh yeah. Wow, that's great. Yeah, we should stick together. That's great. Hey, you want a beer? I have some scripts left, but yeah. Truth be told, I really need that job. So.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Welcome aboard.
All right. Like probably just like go over to the bar and like buy a round for everybody. I'm like, hey, you guys want to? Yeah, sure. You want to? And so how many people are at the table?
Including you, we 5.
Okay, so that's 5 credits off my wallet. and then I come back with the beers, basically.
Okay.
Right.
So you guys wait until the employer arrives, or
Yeah, I guess Mika's gonna make small talk with people.
so it's like
She would have mentioned that, you know, the employer's gonna be around evening time, night time.
it's like 4, 5 now, so it'll be like several hours, but it won't be too long. So yeah, you guys hang out for like a couple of hours, I guess. Get to know each other. And,
So I would probably ask, like, how many of you have actual combat experience?
More than I would like.
Oh well, you know,
I agree.
crashed a skull or two here and there, but actual combat like laser shooting and stuff like that, I don't like that really. But face to face, hell, this place like this, you know, the bar, that's where I've had some experience. Yeah.
Mostly avoiding laser fire, not returning it.
I kind of speak up, and I'll say, back within my home world, I got into a fight of epic proportions with a legendary stag. I was chasing it through the forest with my hunting bow. Only through the sheer force of me pulling back along the quiver and grabbing an arrow with the utmost importance and shot the force of my bow, snapping the wire, the blazing arrow hitting the rays of sun as it pierced into this legendary stag. The thrill of the fight was quite chilling.
So that's a no.
Your only combat experience is with small mammal.
It was a legendary stag.
Right.
You're not feeling a with confidence here.
Does he have like a bow and quiver on him actually? Like, how does your character look?
I do not have a bow and quiver on me. I am wearing some woven body armor and I have a combat rifle upon my back.
Oh, okay, that's a lot better. Well, but I still think that Iwo would be like, bow and quiver, like seriously, in those times? Come on, man. I bet you couldn't kill anybody with a bow.
I say you'll be surprised with what a being is willing to do for their lives. It's miraculous.
Yeah, you think? Well, anyway, since we don't have a bow, I guess the competition's not here for now, but well, maybe someday.
Maybe someday.
So, yeah, so you guys, I guess, carry on making small talk like that for a while. Yeah, like, I guess, like, 2 hours later, Miki, you get another message saying, be there in 10.
Okay. Yeah, I'll tell the people, you know, everyone gather around. Yeah, the employer should be here soon. 10 minutes.
So, yeah, 10 minutes later, he walks through the door, sort of looks around. To describe him, he's like in his late 30s. He's like white guy, like black hair, sort of longish. Looks a little more disheveled than the last time you saw Mika. And he's wearing like, I mean, he looks like he's wearing like a noble's clothes from like the 18th century. It's like really over the top, like fancy clothes. Yeah, he sort of walks through the door, like looks around, sees you, Mika, and then like, wait, actually he never saw you in assault armor, did he?
No, but she does have her
Helmet off.
helmet
Okay,
off.
cool. So he sees you and yeah, he walks over, and he sort of like looks around at the rest of the party. And have you all just crowded around, or is there actually a space for him to sit?
If there isn't, I'll gladly give up my seat.
Okay. So you stand up and give him your seat.
Have a seat, man. Have a seat.
He sort of nods like, yes, thanks, and sits down. And he's just like, seems you have an entirely new crew, Mika.
Yeah, Well, the other guys, well, you know how it goes. People go their own ways.
I heard that that job didn't go so well.
It was finished,
It was.
and I assume you weren't pegged for it.
Uh,
I mean, I read the tabloids, but let's be honest, who reads those?
This is the reason I'm here. The Ad Astra Syndicate, their only competitor is on that planet is my company, mainly me. So they sort of jump to conclusions, accurate conclusions, but nonetheless jumped. I'm heading to Theothano. Problem is, I'm going to be heading straight through Ad Astra territory, and I don't want to get, killed. So here I am.
So you need guards to get you through their territory.
It's not necessarily like there's a blockade fleet or anything. It's just
No.
the fact that they're around,
I know how this works. I was it may not seem like it, but I was a fighter pilot at once. How much resistance are you expecting, realistically?
This is more of a precaution than a defense, if that makes sense. It's it's like there's a chance, right? There's a real chance that there might be an Ad Astra ship, but it's not certain. It's more or less a 50-50 chance. It's like meeting pirates, right? It's unlikely to happen, but it is a chance.
So, like when I hear him blabbering like this, like I kind of chip in, like wave my hand, like so. How much does this precaution pay us?
50,000.
50,000.
That's a pretty feisty precaution.
That is 50,000 drinks, my friend. Yes.
I'm
Wait.
I think he
You can
chuckles at
see
that.
the skepticism on Iowa's face. Like, that's a lot of drinks, but it's a lot of precaution.
Just a sec. 50,000 total or 50,000 per head?
50,000 total.
That changes things.
It does.
It's not bad when I have no money in my account.
He sort of counts, and he's like,
It's
"That's
still good
10,000
money.
each. That's a good cut."
That is good money.
I think that it's a little bit too good. That's my point being. I mean, I'd love to get a 10,000 here and there, but
Well, I mean, Mika,
That's
obviously,
not-
I paid you a lot less when you did that job for me. Since they sort of, you may have read about they attacked my company a bit more, and my security forces had their way. We've sort of been beating them to a pulp slightly on Yunus, and
Then
my
why do you
company's
feel the
profited.
need? Why do you feel the need to go to Fiafano?
Oh, that's just part of my job. It's we get various
A business
goods from
venture.
there. Yes.
Fair enough.
It's
Okay.
just- I mean, Theothano on its own is a dangerous place, but
If you're expecting trouble and the pay is 50,000, maybe a bit upfront to buy more equipment to prepare ourselves.
of course. I'll when we take off, I'll access the exchange satellite and transfer some money.
I think he means before takeoff. If you believe there may be danger, it would be prudent to prepare.
I have no
Ammo is
compound
not
on me.
free. Guns are not free.
Even before we take off, just we can just get to the ship, and I just need a compad or something.
Okay.
I'll ask a question. I'll say, so you and Mika have done business before?
Yes.
Yes. I think he sort of looks at you, Mika, like, say what you want. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, I
It
heard
was-
something about it going south.
Yeah.
What is this?
I'm interested in.
I assume you've heard about the assassination on Spingler. It was all over Exchange News.
Me and the media don't really commune together.
Well,
something.
there was a situation that our good employer here wanted taken care of. One of his business rivals needed to be out of the picture, so he hired us.
Like
One person
uh,
died, I will admit. It was due to a certain misjudgment. However, it was also due to bad luck, and I don't know. There was just a lot of things that went wrong. But the assassination went through. My employer here can attest to the quality of my work, and I can assure you that I am probably more qualified to protect you than many people on this wreck. So
Maybe advice from me to you. Maybe next time don't bring up illegal assassination with 4 new associates. But otherwise, yes, I'm sure you're competent.
oh, let's be honest here. Everything we deal in here is illegal.
I kind of look. I kind of point toward Mika. I say, at one point, everyone's a criminal. That is true.
I have a question. How did your teammate die?
He was shot. I mean, that's probably the best way to put it. He was shot whilst we were running away from the guards.
Wait, you said bad luck. Getting shot is not bad luck.
No,
Was
the
it-
bad luck was not getting shot. The bad luck was that somehow they saw through our trap.
Well, anyway, I feel pretty good about my luck. So, even though this 10,000 looks like a setup a little bit to me, hey, I'll take my chances. It's 10,000, yeah? I'm in.
Exactly. 10,000 is a lot of money.
He sort of like looks at you like, you finished, and he's like, how about say 2,500 each to start up front?
I'm good for money right now.
Yes, that would suit me just fine.
Okay.
Neat.
Would you like to come back to me with my ship now, or I was hoping to leave like this evening.
Yeah, of course.
Uh,
I'm not sure what my associates here want to do first, though. They may want to stock up on certain things.
yes, I would like to equip myself first if possible.
Hell, man, you're giving 2,500 creds right now? Sure, I want to go do some shopping.
Okay. Whoever's coming with me back to my ship, I just need to get a compad or a data slab, and then I can. If perhaps one of you has something I can use.
Yeah, Mika's gonna slide hers over to him.
Ah, fantastic. I'll won't even need to go back to my ship then. And he sort of he's tapping away on the data slab. And, those of you without compads or data slabs, you'll have to go to a terminal to access your funds. But yeah.
I'm gonna ask him. So, are you expecting how much protection are you expecting? Are you expecting us to only be on the ship, or do you expect us to escort you through Fiafano?
I mean, I would appreciate if you were with me on Theothano. Maybe just for the business arrangement that I'm making, and then that will take but a few hours after we land. It won't be too much trouble.
Well, it's good that I left on decent terms. Better retirement than most.
Besides
Yes.
that, on the journey there, just be on call for if we get attacked by pirates or whatever. I mean,
Of course. That much I expected. Okay.
we'll provide food and everything on the ship.
Yes. I assumed you wouldn't make us bring our own.
Very good. He sort of looks around at the rest of you like is everything good? Sort of face.
Well, how much time do we have right now?
I would. Is that out of character or in character?
It's in character.
Okay. He's like. Well, I was hoping to leave this evening, so within the next few hours.
Yeah, that should be plenty of time. Sure.
Okay. Mika's gonna, like, once the guy's finished with transferring the money, Mika's gonna take her compad back and give you all directions to, like, the nearest combat store and, you know, supply store.
Mhm.
Okay.
In case you need to buy anything.
I think when people leave, he's just sort of like, I'll be here.
That's good. Yeah, I need to grab a few things out of my workshop.
Okay. He just sort of sits
yeah.
there and waits for people.
I just look at you like, you have your own workshop here?
Of course I do. I live here.
Ah, that's so nice. I always wanted my own workshop.
Well,
Can I go and look at all your tools that you have?
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, that's great. So yeah, I'll basically follow you for now.
Okay. Yeah, I mean she's just grabbing some equipment. Like she probably bought like a lot of toolkits between last journey and today. So she's gonna grab that, and like when you walk in, you actually see this like cherry red hover cycle there.
Cherry red.
Yep, of course.
Hey, that's fancy. So that's your little place. It's a lot of work around here, and in
I
the
mean-
profession, so to say. Because I look at your armor, I see that you're kind of doubling on it.
Well, you know, sometimes things break. Sometimes people need breaking. It's a
I chuckle. Well,
it's a tough world all around.
sure is. So I was always wondering, you know, how if buying, you know, if making the investment actually will come back. You know, I'm not very good with business. Money never holds me, but I really would like to start my own business. So, you know, just
Well, I mean, if you're in this line of work, the one we're in right now, you make money easily. It's just whether you live long enough to keep that money.
well, that's exactly what it's all about. I mean, I think I'm gonna be pretty good with this. I mean, I'm a lucky guy, yeah. But on the other hand, as I said, you know, money comes and goes. So
Exactly, money
I'd
comes
like
and goes.
something more stable in the future. You know, now I can do that, but how long can you do this, right? You know, I'm pretty sure I can, you know, find my luck to be not so good someday. Like my friend, yeah, he got his arm shot off, and it wasn't a pretty sight, you know.
Ooh,
Now he's got a
yeah.
prosthetic, but not the same dexterity. You know, he couldn't afford the good one. So
Yeah, that's I've seen my fair share of amputees in the army. It's not a pretty sight.
I'm like nodding and then just looking around the workshop. Well, all right. So I guess you got the hardware stuff. I'll look around some of the other things for myself. Then, well, it's a nice seeing your place, and then I just like walk out like awkwardly.
Yep.
Okay. So do we like do the shopping right now?
Yeah.
Just like
So
in the
I'm
questions,
thinking.
or
I'm thinking, shall we take a 5-minute break and people can do shopping and stuff and
Yeah,
drink snacks,
sounds
and then
good.
Head back. Cool. Okay.
So,
Oh,
question: how much was he giving us right now?
2.5.
2,500?
2,500 each.
Pretty
Shopping
generous.
time.
All right.
Okay, see you guys in 5 minutes.
Hey.